days have gone by, and Selene's disappearance is yet to be felt in the Fae Court. Everyone has been taken up by the sudden surge of birthdays and births. Lady Luala suspects her daughter has snuck off to Verdington stables. It isn't rare for her to be out late with the prince, or meeting other acquaintances. But the reality is far too different, because Selene is here, and under the constant watch of Lord Zane. Selene isn't sure how it happened, but one moment she was pushing him away, and another, he was attacking her with a magical powder. When she awoke, she was locked in the bare room of a tiny cottage with no means of escape. She tried, but as well as knocking her out, the magical powder had sapped her of strength. Now, she knows the Purple Lord's intentions are dark, but they are still uncertain. She's decided to bide her time and regain her powers, one meditative day at a time. Until finally an opportunity to break free presents itself, but she doesn't have to wait long. Soon, a letter arrives from the Fae Court, summoning Lord Zane for the Queen's 7th pregnancy.
Hello everyone, this is Fantasy-esque, and welcome back to The Sims 3 Fairy Amazon with the Verdington Fae Court. Before we begin, I want to say a very special welcome to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it immensely. We are picking up at 12 p.m. on Wednesday, and Lord Zane, who has been up to quite a few things over the past episode or so, has been summoned by the Fae Court to help the Queen along with her 7th pregnancy. So she has chosen him from her roster of nobles as her next mate, obviously not knowing the crap he's been up to until this point. Selene's been missing, which you guys might have noticed in the previous episode. And that's because she went to see Zane, and then Zane tried to force a kiss on her, and then more or less kidnapped her. So that's what she's been up to, and everyone has been so caught up with the babies and the birthdays that nobody's really stopped to think, is Selene okay? Where is she? Did we see her? Where did we see her last? Nobody's even been thinking about that because everyone's been worried about the young ones, right? Plus, Selene's been a young adult for like a few episodes now, and she's been sneaking out to meet the prince in Verdington stables, and so, if anything, the fairies probably think that she's out courting him or something like that, right? Or she's meeting, like, friends around town. But they don't realize that there's a serious reason why she's been missing. But yeah, Selene would have been able to kick his butt, right? Because she's got martial arts skill and, like, a high athletic skill. I think she's got 5 on both. And Lord Zane doesn't have much. I think he's got 3 athletic skill, but he was tricky. He threw a magical powder in her face and knocked her out, and then that sapped his strength, so she hasn't been able to use any of her strength to basically fight him and escape from wherever he's keeping her. But these ladies, very much so, are unaware right now, and the Queen is going to usher Lord Zane up into her chambers. And she's gonna get pregnant that 7th time, because Lady Sparrow, well, she had a boy, right? So Lord Zane has a younger brother, and this is very odd in terms of family connections, because Sparrow was paired up with the Queen's son, so Sparrow's baby was the Queen's grandchild, and now the Queen has chosen Sparrow's son to mate with, so her baby is going to be Sparrow's grandchild. It is so weird and mixed up, but you know what? That's what makes it interesting. We like being a little bit twisty here on the channel, don't we? I think we do. Who is this? Floyd Adler wants to know if Lady Sparrow wants to go on a date. Sure. I'm sure it's going to be a terrible date, but that's fine. You never know what may come of it, so we'll kind of let it be. Who was he, by the way? Maybe that's one of the guys that the other ladies know. I'm not entirely sure. But okay, we haven't gotten a good look at Lord Zane, I think, ever since he aged up into a young adult. And Nessie, no. We are not checking Self out in the Queen's bathroom while she's trying to do something. But let's take a look at Lord Zane, guys, because we really haven't been able to, at least not in-game. This is him. This is Sparrow's oldest son, our evil purple lord, that we were so excited for when he was born because I was just trying to think of all the evil things he might get up to. And when I found an opportunity, I did it. So there we go. He's got blonde hair and he's got like brown eyes, which I don't really know where he gets these genes from because I'm fairly sure his father did not have either of these genes. Maybe he gets the brown eyes from his mother, actually. But he gets the skin shade from his mother. He gets the skin tone from his father, which is why he's purple and not his mother's kind of light skin tone. And then the blonde hair was probably a mutation, but that's fine. So I'm kind of excited because we might potentially have a purple princess and a purple princess with blonde hair. How cool would that be? So let's let Lord Zane do whatever it is he needs to do with the Queen. Oh, how exciting. How twisty. I'm excited because of how twisty this is. Definitely didn't expect it to go this way and wasn't planning it really until the last episode. But it's kind of fun. Oh my goodness, Nessie. Nessie, no. Nessie? Okay, I understand you're the minister, Nessie, but there's no need for you to be watching the Queen. She's done this like 6 other times. She knows how it goes, okay? She knows how it goes. And oh look, Prince Kame is coming home with Morida after the academy. That's nice. Nessie's not even shocked. She's just so used to things going this way at the castle. She's not even shocked. Okay, let's check. Is our beautiful Queen expectant? Yes, she is. Excellent. So now she is going to end things off with Lord Zane, because it was an arranged match. She chose him, of course. Also, I got her to consider his attractiveness, and she gave him a 10 out of 10, which is great. I mean, a lot of these ladies have been very attracted to the males they've been paired with, which has been awesome. Really, the worst one we've gotten is the Queen's very first mate that she had Prince Callum with. I mean, yeah. Michael McCarthy, she gave him a 0. And then I think one of the other ladies gave a male a 7. But apart from that, they've mostly been like 9 or 10. So let's go ahead. Oh, jeez. Come on. Are you out of the bed? Let's cut things off. Just be friends. And then we will not ask him to leave just yet. But let's cut things off. Come on. Let's go. Look, did you see that? Nessie wasn't even surprised. They were like woohooing and Nessie was in here. She didn't say anything. She wasn't even freaked out or embarrassed. She was just like, oh, yeah. I guess the Queen's just doing the do, like she normally does, and like we normally do. I mean, to be fair, Nessie's only done it once. Okay, I think the Queen's gonna go about her day now. And oh, Zane did not take that well. Yikes. Okay, guys, look who's here. So, Selene has been meditating for quite a while these past few days and trying to get her strength back up. She's going to complain about sleep deprivation because that's essentially what she went through. To get her energy back up so that she could escape the first chance she got. And when Zane was summoned to the castle, since he wasn't there to, you know, keep tabs on her, keep an eye on her, she had that bit of time to kind of hoof it out of there. So she managed to escape and she has returned to the castle, and now she is meeting up with her mother, and they're downstairs in the study, remind you. Zane is still in the Queen's quarters, right? So she has rushed inside, first thing, found her mother, because her strength is still not all the way there. It was enough to escape, but I don't know if she's going to be able to engage in any sort of fight. But she's over here, she's telling her mother everything that happened between her and Zane, and that he had ulterior motives to meeting her. She hasn't been at the Veddington stables. She's been flipping kidnapped by him. And let's see. What else? Oh, she's gonna be hot-headed. I don't think she's going to yell at her mother, but she's gonna whine, and she's gonna tell a dramatic story about everything she went through over the past few days. And I think Nuala suddenly being kind of freaked out that, oh my goodness, there is a criminal in the Queen's quarters. She is going to rush on up. He is still here. Obviously they don't know, right? If he could do that to Selene, what is he going to do to the Queen if he gets a chance? So she is going to rush on up. And let's see. She's gonna rush on up, and she is going to accuse him of being evil. Accuse him. Because he just did some evil things with your daughter. And then Selene is going to rush on up as well, just so she can be a backup to her mother. So she's gonna run. Actually, no, she's gonna walk. We don't want her to get faster there. Like, we don't want her to get there faster than her mother, do we? No. But Zane, fingers crossed, is going to be caught off guard. Obviously, he locked Selene up. He's not expecting her to make it out of there, and I don't think he realizes just how trained she is. I think he was probably expecting her to be someone who's a bit, even though she's the hero, you know, someone who's grown up in the castle, and it hasn't been that long since she's become a woman, so she probably hasn't like practiced his skills that much. She's probably still green, but I don't think he realizes how grueling Nuala was with Selene growing up and the amount of training that she went through, so she would be able to recover quite fast. So Nuala's gonna come here. She's gonna accuse Zane of being evil right in front of the Queen, right? There we go. Yep, look at that. Selene is so pissed off. She's like, boo. Oh no, Nuala. Now is not the time to be attracted. Now is not the time, woman. Now is not the time. Okay, she's gonna accuse him, and she's gonna continue on her barrage of insults, right? She is going to insult him. She is going to... Oh, well, you can't imply his mother's a glowbug because his mother's Lady Sparrow and you're in love with the woman. We're gonna argue with him. We're gonna berate his ignorance. Like, how could he think of doing something like this and getting away with it? And then we're gonna argue with him. And then Nuala is going to promptly arrest him. Look at Selene. Yeah, she's like, that's right. That's right. Take him down, mother. Take him down. I mean, Zane can be a glowbug. His mother can't be a glowbug. Just love how complicated the relationships are in this court. So spicy. So spicy. Okay. We are going to have him arrested. Let's see. Yes. Lord Zane is being arrested. And he is going to be marched. Let's see. Let us see. Let's form a group. Let's... Oh, they can spawn now, which is pretty cool. They might do that at some point. Can we add her to the group? I really want to. I want to add her to the group. Because I want them to, more or less... Yeah, he's going to be like, yeah, sure, let's get into a group. No, she's arresting him. He has no choice. Oh, no, okay. He doesn't want to be arrested. Of course he doesn't. Well, dude, you don't have much of a choice, okay? You don't have a choice. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to get Nuala to march Zane down, along with Selene. They're going to go down to the prisons. Yeah. They're going to take him down to the prison, which is going to be a little bit of a... Going to have to finagle a tad bit. But this is unlocked, I'm fairly sure. Oh, we can just go with Sims. Why do I have to be so complicated? I'm thinking of Sims 4. It's just easier to get them in a group and then move them. But, okay. Selene, yes. She's going to go down to the prison with Lord Zane. And He can't escape. There is no way he can escape. We've got these two heroes, these two warriors, looking at him. Look at Selene. She's so pissed at him. And now that she's back, like, with the court, look at that. Now that she's back with the court, she is keeping an eye on him. Oh, I love our two heroes. They're marching our prisoner down to the... Zane, what are you doing? Don't even think of escaping, sir. You can't escape. You cannot. You're surrounded by fairies. And, I'm sorry, but your skill level is, like, poopy compared to these ladies. Look at him. He's got 2 athletic. What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that? So, they're going to usher him down. There's really no way he can go. There's fairies everywhere. These fairies are pretty much everywhere. Okay. They're going to usher him to the prison. And then he is going to be locked inside while the heroes essentially explain to the queen what's been going on. And also, we need to take this jelly bean bush out lest he start indulging in it. Okay. And let's go, Lord Zane. Time to get you locked up, dude. So, he's gonna go inside. Let's unlock. Yep, there we go. Come on, get a move on. Come on, come on. He's heartbroken over the queen. Well, too bad, okay? Too bad. What a flippin' weirdo. Okay, we're gonna lock for everyone. Excellent. That's what you get. Now he's being heartbroken over the queen. I didn't realize he'd take it this badly. I guess all the males take it this badly, but him especially. After what he did to Selene, though, he tried to make a move on her. And then he went and he got the queen pregnant. So things are really funky down here, guys. Ay. Okay, so the queen is going to be... She's going to come down. She's going to come down here. Actually, no, she's not. These two, she's going to call a meeting in the throne room, and these two are going to come there and explain to her what's been going on. Okay, Selene has been telling the queen for the past hour or so everything that has gone down. She's reporting to her, saying where she's been, and Lord Zane's part in all of it, and the queen is just... She's just beside herself with disbelief. I mean, look at her face over here. She looks so concerned, and everyone just looks so pissed off. But we also have little Princess Snow in the queen's arms. She's learning how to be a queen. Ah, that's so adorable. She's learning decision making and, you know, all of these. Her little toddly is taking it all in, and it's gonna sit in her subconscious maybe and come out when she's of age at some point. Who knows? But okay, let's quickly just Queenie, let's just change the baby's dirty diaper. The princess demands attention. I think all of this tension is probably making Princess Snow upset, and I think she's wanting to cry because of all that tension, for sure. Okay, come on, Queenie. Can we change the princess's diaper? Yep, there we go. Now she's a little bit happier. But okay, the queen has decided, and I think, see, the first time something like this happened with Chloe O'Reilly, it was a difficult decision because the queen was much younger than she is now. She was completely new to the throne, and she also hadn't been made to, like, decide on something like that ever before. But now she has some experience. She's a bit older, I think a slight bit wiser, and so this is going to be much easier for her, and she's letting these ladies know that she's going to let the Jelly Fates decide once more. That's going to be it. Lord Zane has kidnapped a member of the Fae Court, right? A child of the Fae Court, which is a more serious kind of treason than kidnapping one of the ladies, because at least the ladies can defend themselves, but the youngsters, they're, you know, young. They're the next generation. So doing something against the younger ladies who have yet to get the title that their mothers have, that's a complete no-go. That is like attacking the next generation. You can't do that because all the ladies in this generation, that's what they're working so hard for, right? To set up for their daughters' futures. So, because he has committed treason, the queen's decided the jelly fates. That's going to be it. She doesn't even have to think about it. It's going to be the jelly fates. So, let's go ahead and let's see. I need to turn autonomy back on so these ladies don't die and they can tend to themselves. But we're going to get Lady Nawala to help carry that out. So she is going to use the restroom super quick. And then she's going to go down to deliver the jelly bean bush. And it's going to be the same thing that Chloe had to go through. Lord Zane is going to... He's going to eat 8 jelly beans. And if he dies, then he dies. But if he survives, he's going to be banished from Dragon Valley for good. And all traces of him are going to be wiped from the family tree, the registry, any place that ever mentioned him. It's all going to be wiped. People are going to be forbidden from talking about him from now on. He's going to have like a terrible, terrible fate. So let's go here. And this baby that's about to be born, it's essentially going to be like a ghost baby, right? Because the baby's father is going to be nowhere to be seen. So that's kind of going to be interesting. Okay. But who knows? She might wait until the baby's born. Should she wait till the baby's born? I don't think she would. I don't think she would wait till the baby's born. But I don't know. Maybe she will. Maybe she will. Okay, well, how about this? Noala's going down to deliver the jelly beans. Meanwhile, yeah, she's going down to deliver the jelly beans, and I think Sparrow... So Sparrow's been kind of away from all of this, right? Where's the queen? Where is our queenie? Where the heck is the queen? Is she in the... Okay, she's in the fairy house. She's in the fairy house. Well, I think Sparrow would kind of appeal to the queen a little bit and ask the queen... Oh, enchantment. I think she would ask the queen to wait. If not, like, if for nothing but the baby that she's carrying, maybe, potentially. Because, you know, they don't know that she's pregnant yet. They know she's tried. But I think Sparrow's telling the queen that it would be inauspicious to kill someone. Like, to kill the baby's father, right? They don't know she's pregnant yet for sure, but... And they're old friends, so the queen's gonna listen to this. But she's saying that if she is indeed pregnant with Lord Zane's baby, then it would be inauspicious to kill the baby's father before the baby is born. So she's asking the queen to at least wait until after the baby's arrival before she hands out the jelly fates to Lord Zane. And the queen's gonna agree to it. She's gonna agree. Yeah. Because they're old friends. She understands Sparrow's kind of sentiments. The court has never functioned in a way that, you know, ever hates the boys. That's for sure. They don't keep the boys as close as the girls, of course, and they don't, you know, spend as much time with the boys as with their daughters, but still, it's not as though they give away the boys because they dislike them. It's just because they live in a matriarchal society where they're used to everything being matriarchal. So, yeah, I think she's going to understand that Sparrow might have, I don't know if she would have affection, but she would have concern for her son. And I think Sparrow also needs time to maybe talk to Lord Zane and understand why he did what he did as his mother, you know. I think for a long time she thought she could set him right, even though she was getting all these letters from his adoptive family that he was being a bit of a delinquent. And I don't think she ever thought it would come to this. So the Queen's agreeing, yes, okay, I will give it time. I will give it time. And he might just starve by that point. I don't know. But the Queen is not going to dish out a punishment for him until, look, paparazzi's already asking what's going down in the castle. No paparazzi, we won't tell you what's happening. This is internal matters. But the Queen is going to give it until after the baby's born, before deciding what to do with him, or before handing out the jelly fates. I mean, she knows what she's going to do. But just to give Sparrow a little bit of time to understand, come to terms with things. And yeah, I'm sure she would have sent... I mean, Nuala's going down here to hand out the jelly fates, but she's been stopped by paparazzi here. And then the Queen is going to summon Nuala over, so that she can tell Nuala, we're going to wait. We're going to postpone the punishment. We're going to postpone the punishment. And let's see. Where is she? Where is Nuala? There we go. She's about to throw up too, but she's gonna let Nuala know they're gonna postpone the punishment. Yeah, she's gonna talk about Zane. She's gonna talk about supernatural Zane. And let her know that they're gonna wait. They're gonna wait until after this, like, they find out the Queen's condition, and if she is pregnant, then wait for her to have the baby. Okay, well, that's what has been going down, and tell you what, guys, Wednesday was quite eventful, wasn't it? It was very eventful. But let's let the ladies sleep, and we'll probably catch up when something else is going on. Okay, it's the next day, and Sparrow has been chatting with her son all morning, trying to wrap her head around why he would have done what he did, what his thinking was behind it. And she hasn't been able to get much of a confession out of him because he's not the confessing type and is not in a confessing mood, right? So she's reading some philosophical books for him. This one's called Passive Plays That Pay, which seems quite fitting for him. And look, he's so upset at his mother, has been hurling insults at her, just refusing to listen to reason at all. He's hungry, he's about to pee himself. He's having a terrible time. I don't know if he realizes the gravity of the situation or if he just doesn't seem to care. But I think Sparrow is slightly disturbed by the fact that she's kind of getting a sense that there wasn't a particular... like, there was no legit reason, right? Why her son did this. Like, of course there wouldn't be, right? He's evil. Of course there wouldn't be. And also at the fact that everything he seems to have carried out doesn't have, like, a really strong desire behind it. Or it's not as though, for example, he wanted to win Selene's heart and affections because he was in love with Selene or he was obsessed with her. Nothing of the sort. In fact, it seems to Sparrow that he just went after Selene because the prince, a prince and not a lord like himself, decided to pursue Selene, and he just wanted to, I don't know if it was even tick off the prince, but he just wanted to indulge himself in something the prince had. Like a little child, essentially. So there was no, like, serious feeling behind it or anything. Selene thought of him as a friend because, you know, she didn't have any bad intentions towards him, but unfortunately, he did not see Selene as a friend ever in the years that they were interacting as teenagers. He just saw her as time pass, essentially. Like a pastime. That, you know, he had nothing better to do and he wanted to do it. And he thought he could do it and is capable of doing it because why wouldn't he? He's better than the prince, isn't he? At least he thinks so. And Sparrow's been reading, like, all of these philosophical books to him and whatnot. to try and help him understand the way people are, you know, supposed to be, or the wider way, grander way to think, kinder way to think. Doesn't seem to be getting through to him. And I think she's very slowly coming to terms, very, very slowly. Not entirely just yet, but she's gonna be there in a couple of days. I think by the time that the queen has the baby, she's gonna be ready to let go of him. Yeah. And I think she's gonna go through a few stages. Like right now, I'm sure she's probably wondering, did I do anything wrong? Was there something not right with his upbringing? Should I have put him in a different family? Was it like the wrong choice to send him with the people that we sent him with? Oh, and the queen's about to announce that she is indeed pregnant. Yes? Give us that notification, Queenie. Excellent. And she wants to have a girl, which means that this child will not be a dangerous fairy if it is a girl, which is a little bit surprising because this child's father is going to be flippin' evil, or was evil, is evil. Who knows? He might be dead by that point. But, yeah. Sparrow's going through these stages. Of course, we know that he was born evil, so there was nothing she could have done to prevent that. But she doesn't know that, right? She doesn't know that her son was born evil. She's trying to figure out, like, what happened to him to cause him to be that way. And the only thing she can think of is his upbringing, the family she put him with, the decisions she made after his birth. But okay guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the drama, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.